All right, moving on to the closure section. So, common mistakes to avoid: don't use spaces where dot is needed in class combos. Okay, whenever you are using classes in your HTML web page, you will see spaces between class names. Okay, each space denotes multiple classes. But when you are trying to use that in Selenium, remove those spaces, add a dot notation to it. There are scenarios where a single class can help you to locate a web element, but a good approach is use all the class names in your locators so that it's easy for you to read and relate in terms of your application. Don't forget hash for IDs, dot for class, and in a square bracket use attribute and its values. Okay, there are no quotes required for any of these. Only quotes required is in your attributes value. So you need to have quotes inside, I mean, your values inside a quotes, right? Don't mix your XPath syntax with CSS selector. It's like mixing Pepsi with chai. It doesn't work. Now, some of the best practices to follow is use CSS selector when ID is missing. They are generally faster than XPath. Keep them short, clean, and readable. Right? Use attribute patterns such as starts with, contains, and ends with, where dynamic values are present. When using multiple classes, chain them without spaces. Do not delete or do not use just a single class. Instead, chain them. Right? And you can also use nth-of-type, right, for picking an element which is like the based on the occurrence, right? So if in our example, if we have to talk about this, I want to click on the third input, or I want to write something in the third input. All right, if I have to demo the nth-of-type example, I'll just have to write here, let's say CSS selector, and I'll say what which one am I targeting here. So I'm trying to target my input here, the second input, right? So what is this class? The class is field here, right? So I'll just say here dot field, and inside this, what I am targeting, inside this I'm targeting nth-of-type, right? Dot nth of, okay, nth. And what is the nth-of-type? I am targeting the second one. So in a bracket, I'm going to specify second one, and this is going to fetch me a division tag because dot field is a class of the division tag. So inside this division tag, I want input. All right. So in this input, I'm going to enter what? So close this, and in this, I'm going to send. I'll write a message. Okay. This is nth child 2. Okay, let's run this. Oh, this format is incorrect. So the first one is class, then there is a colon here, and if I run this, this should be fine. Yeah. All right. So what this does is it specifies the elements, or it selects the element based on its position in the parent, right? So the format is usually a tag name and then the occurrence of it, right? So I specified the class name here, and in this class name I want which class to be referred. I'm going to use this. This is kind of an index, or this is kind of the position that I'm specifying, which position I am referring to, and inside this I am targeting an input tag here. Okay, so this is also a way how you can use CSS to locate elements based on its location from the parent. Okay, so that's all I had for CSS. And yep, I know this might sound confusing, but this is like a Swiss knife of Selenium. sleek, fast, and very sharp. All right, so you just hit the right element and you are done. Okay, so in the next one we'll tackle with XPath, and we'll see the Jugadu tool of automation engineers. Until then, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.